365 days. Same procedure. No going out, no coming, no exercising, no seeing family. Wow. That's one of the most disastrous stuff that I can ever see. So, but along the line, these people want to see him suffer for no reason, no just reason. But why will our leader suffer? He can't. They will do everything they want to do, but he won't. But the level of trauma that is happening now, Netanyahu is back as the prime minister. And things, but this is the only minister that have been speaking against the Biafran marginalization, the killing of the Biafrans. There is one minister. I've been talking about it, kicking against it. The other one that came in didn't even remember that there is any case like Biafra. So we are glad that he has returned. And wish him well, nothing but well. Wish him well so that at the end of the day, he will still remember that his brothers have been suffering. These men of the zoo cannot continue to deal with us this much. I know why I'm saying what I'm saying. They cannot continue to deal with us this much. Because the more they continue, the better states will persevere. So let's get along. Good news has begun to trend lately. Yes, of course. A very, very big good news have been trending lately, and I must confess that the former Prime Minister Netanyahu has now returned as the Prime Minister of Israel, and is now willing to talk about Biafra and Biafra actualization. We have so much communication in common, and we lack so much proceedings that if not taken for the way it is, a lot of mistakes will be made. Since last year, Nnamdi Kanu won the case in November. He won the case in November, and even Nigerian court said they should let him go. But of course, they are so scared that if they let this man go, he will expose more things because he has so much information. You know, when you have so much information, you are in trouble. When you are loaded with information, you are in trouble because they keep wondering who is giving this young man information. Who's giving information? Do you guys ever think how this man wakes up every day in the middle of a room for years? Some of you can't even be in a prison for 1 week, sir. But this man is in a guard room. He sees light just 1 hour. Man, to be a freedom fighter is not easy. Do you ever imagine, like I keep imagining that this man is behind bars. This is already 2 years. Behind bars. Have declared Malami wanted. And international bodies have come together to have an agreement that a date must be fixed, or else for the release of Ohamadike, OS Odenigwe Gabadadi. And this very thing continue to hover around and nobody is doing anything about it. Everybody considering me your mommy. You feel you're not wiser than the gods. The worst mistake you will do in this life is to ever feel that you're wiser than the gods. You know? The same gods that have directed your forefathers. You now feel that you have grown. You have sorry. You now feel that you have grown stronger and want to play the card of wisdom. Well, I won't blame anybody. But I have one thing to say. Biafra is not a signage of who is bigger, of who is better, or of who is more faster in knowledge. It is what is said that must be done. And everything is coming into reality. The evil spirit UGM knows the in and outs, and the way they operate, I don't know how they operate. But I'll still ask that we don't want any violence. We don't want violence. Because people are now coming out to fake ESN. Of course, I will never support the activity of the UGM. I know why I'm saying it and I know why I keep saying it. They're not government. I will never. And it is not the duty of the ESN to tell you who is on target. ESN don't even talk. But let me talk about the international powers that have come in to make some certain things. Let's be guided. Enough of this akurebe. Let's be guided. It's for a reason, it's purposeful, and it's well targeted. Onya gentle, Yonoro. We cannot fight what is not fighting us.